Hey.
Tiffany, you got a moment for us?
Yeah, they just told me to take 5, so I'm going in my trailer. Come on in.
Yeah.
Look. That's me.
When you are taking a break from the set, you come back to your trailer, what do you look for first?
Last night I just did a comedy show, right? And they paid me in cash, which is like always great. And sometimes when I'm like frustrated with set, like I be frustrated because people getting on my nerves, I have to remind myself why I do this. And then I come in here and I go dig in my backpack and I'm like, oh yeah, this why you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So stank. What? Okay, 30. It reminds me why I'm working so hard. And then I think about like all the things that I could do with the money, all the people I could help with the money. I do it for my family, and I do it so I'll never be homeless again. You know, nobody wants to be living in the Geo Metro. That was the worst. Yeah, but I always slept in Beverly Hills and nice neighborhoods because I'm classy like that. And then I could look at those houses and be like, one day I'll be in that house, one day I'll live there, one day this. It's so funny because I used to sleep in front of this one particular house that I liked a lot. And then like maybe 2 years later, I booked Def Comedy Jam, and the director of the Def Jam invited me to his house for Super Bowl, and I go there, and I'm like, oh my God, I used to live right here. And he's like, no, I lived here for over 20 years. I'm like, no. And do you see that car right there? I used to live right there in that car right there. And he was like, that was you? Because the police used to come every morning at 7 a.m. and make me move. And he was like, I used to call the police every morning, get that piece of shit out of here. I was like, that was me. He was like, if I would have known that was you, I would have invited you in. I didn't know it was you. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, but that's why I can sleep anywhere now. Sometimes you have to wait like 2 or 3 hours. And what I like to do, what I loves to do, because I'm an artiste, because I like to color. That's one of my favorite things to do in the world is color. If a dude wants to date me, I'll make you color. Because I need to know, like, because my grandma said, you know, never sleep with nobody you ain't willing to have a baby with. And so I want them to be artistic. And so they have to stay in the lines. So if you sloppy with it, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody sent me a penis coloring book, and I was like, oh, this is great! And I colored every single day. You know what? I got one dude. I said, pick out yours in this coloring book, and you color this penis, and let's see if you make it look like you know. And so he picked out one, and he colored it, and he was all out the lines. It looked horrible. I was like, ugh, I can't sleep with you. You can't even color a dick. He was very upset. He's like, I spent 35 minutes coloring that thing. It's like, that's on you.
And then let's talk about exercise when you're taking a break.
Wait, I have to finish this part.
Oh.
Wait a minute. You can't just, gotta finish this little part right here. Hold up.
Can't leave anything half done.
Can't. When I exercise, I bite my inner jaw. I bite myself. So I got myself, when I work out in my trailer, I put on my little mouth guard here. Like that. When I get to work. Yeah. Then I hit the floor. It's a floor work. You know what I'm saying? I keep my watch here because I can't wear it on my arm on set, so I keep it in my bra.
Still count your steps?
It still counts all my steps. I'm breathing hard as hell. Look, and her app say, breathe, breathe. The breathe app came on because I'm breathing hard. Oh, that's gross. Okay.
So I think we need to give you back to set now.
We need y'all to go, okay? Because I need to take 5 for me.